This is Transformers Generations Thrust Deluxe Class figure from Hasbro. Yes, folks, it is a Hasbro figure and very, very nice. The thing that really sold me on this figure, apart from it being thrust, is really the paint apps, the wonderfully designed and detailed paint apps of this figure. It's a metallic crimson, sort of blood red paint apps. The thrusters are maroon. They're like metallic maroon, but this one isn't really maroon. It's a lot. I don't know if the camera is picking it well enough. It's sort of like a candy type of red, a dark sort of blood-like crimson shade. I think that has been given a metallic shade. So very nice detail everywhere. The figure uses the Henkei, the Takara Tomy Henkei mold. But I think, in my opinion, Hasbro did a better job painting this figure than the guys at Takara, because I think this is a better thrust figure than the Henkei version. I don't have the Henkei version to show you, but I do remember seeing the Henkei all the time in some hobby shops. It's very expensive, but I still think it is a lot better than the Henkei version that uses a more matte look. I think this is a more metallic look. And if you do have the Henkei version, you will recall that the wings are painted with those ugly stripes, diagonal triangular stripes that really turned me off. This one is a lot more subtle with the maroon and white painted only on the side. So very nice indeed. He still has the missiles that fire, just like any Seeker. Nothing's really changed with this figure. It's still a Seeker mode, just like Starscream. And if you do have the Ramjet mode, this is the Hasbro version, not the Henkei version. It uses the exact same mold as the body, at least, and the head as Ramjet, but the only difference being the tail fins and the actual wings have been changed. And the missiles, I think, are back to the Starscream missiles and not the thick ones. So I'm just waiting for Hasbro to really come up with a dirge using the Takara mold or the Henkei mold and just complete the set. And be nice, because I already have Ramjet, just one more. A Starscream, I'm still working on getting a Thundercracker and Skywarp. So there, very nice. Perhaps I think this is probably going to be one of those hard to find figures when it does come out on and get released on shelves on retail. I think fans and collectors are going to go after this one first more than anything else. He'll be packaged. He'll be boxed with. I think his wave comes with Drift and the War for Cybertron, Bumblebee, and Optimus Prime. So look out for this guy when he comes out on retail in your area. To transform him, exactly the same as any Seeker transformation. There's really nothing to it. Nothing's been changed. Again, as I said, only the wings have been changed because most Seekers should look identical. You can go ahead and remove the thrusters. They are removable because we're going to transfer them on the wings later on. So fold up the feet. Alright, go ahead and remove the guns because they will fire. They're very loose on the arms, but they're very tight on the wings, so a bit of an inconvenience, but not really anything that would deter you from buying this figure. So go ahead and pop open the back. I'm going to go ahead and extend the nose cone and then just snap it in. Rotate and then just fold in the arms. I'm sure all of you, or most of you, already know this. And we already have one form of a Seeker in one form or another. And what's left is just folding out the wings, folding out the landing gear. It's nice that they retained this, the nipple landing gear. You want to go ahead and attach the thrusters, I suppose, for vertical takeoff and landing. They don't spin or anything, it doesn't really matter. Okay, that's that. And then the guns go underneath. As I said earlier, the guns are on tight underneath, so that's very nice. Oops. Okay, let me just reattach that so we don't break anything. Okay. Okay, down straight, right. And there, just lost the missile again. Alright, and there is, just bring the camera down, there is thrust in his awesome vertical takeoff and landing jet mode. Love this. I loved it when I was a kid. I mean, the old G1. I never got it. Never had a chance to get it because G1 figures back then in the 80s were very expensive. Because, you know, for some reason they were just very expensive. Everything was made in Japan back then. So, at least the ones we got here. Very nice. Just very accurate. As close as you can get to the G1. Thrust in jet mode. Paint scheme really comes alive in this jet mode. They still, you know, haven't changed much. The gap is still there, but all in all, a very nice alt mode. Very nice figure, both bot mode, alt mode, just wonderful. Decepticon symbols right there. So this comes on retail. I don't even have to say it. Just go ahead and buy it. This figure is very highly recommended. So there you go, the Transformers Generations Deluxe Class Thrust by Hasbro. I hope this video has been very helpful in some way to many of you who have been looking forward to this figure. Thanks for watching.